Ever wondered if the words you speak could reveal your intelligence? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Stoicism and uncovering the 17 things an intelligent person never says. Welcome to our channel, where we explore ancient wisdom to enhance modern living. If you find value in this content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Now, let's get started. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, isn't just an old, dusty concept. It offers practical tools for facing our daily struggles with resilience and calm. By mastering our inner thoughts and reactions, Stoicism teaches us to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Imagine having the ability to stay centered and clear-headed no matter what life throws at you. That's the power of Stoicism. Understanding what intelligent people avoid saying can help us cultivate a more thoughtful and wise approach to our interaction. So, let's dive into these 17 insightful points and see how we can apply them to become better versions of ourselves. The first thing an intelligent person never says is, "I can't do it." In the realm of Stoicism, this phrase simply doesn't exist. Stoicism teaches us to face challenges head-on and to understand that our perception of difficulty often shapes our reality. When we say, "I can't do it," we are essentially creating a mental barrier that prevents us from even attempting to overcome the challenge. Stoics believe in the power of our inner strength and resilience. Instead of focusing on the obstacles, they encourage us to focus on our ability to adapt, learn, and persist. They understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. By changing our mindset from "I can't" to "I will try," we open ourselves up to the possibility of success. Remember, it's not the obstacle itself that hinders us, but our attitude towards it. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, the next time you find yourself thinking "I can't do it," pause and remind yourself that you have the strength and the wisdom to face any challenge that comes your way. The second thing an intelligent person never says is, "It's not my fault." In Stoic philosophy, accountability is a cornerstone of personal growth and resilience. When we deflect responsibility and blame external factors, we strip ourselves of the opportunity to learn and improve. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. By taking responsibility for our actions and their outcomes, even when things go wrong, we empower ourselves to make better choices in the future. This proactive approach cultivates a mindset of ownership and self-awareness, essential qualities for personal development. The Stoics encourage us to ask ourselves how we can respond more effectively to challenges, rather than pointing fingers or making excuses. By embracing accountability, we foster a sense of inner strength and integrity, enabling us to navigate life's obstacles with grace and composure. So, the next time you catch yourself saying "It's not my fault," take a step back and consider how you can take responsibility and learn from the situation. As Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This perspective transforms how we handle adversity, helping us to become more resilient and wise in our interactions and decisions. The third thing an intelligent person never says is, "Life is unfair." From the perspective of Stoicism, this phrase reflects a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of life itself. Stoics believe that life is inherently unpredictable and full of challenges, and this is something to be accepted rather than lamented. Complaining about the unfairness of life only serves to distract us from the more constructive task of dealing with its difficulty. The Stoic view is that we should focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions and reactions, and let go of what we cannot control, such as external events and other people's behavior. By acknowledging that life will always have its share of injustices and hardships, we can better prepare ourselves to face them with resilience and equanimity. This acceptance is not about resignation, but about recognizing the reality of the world we live in and adjusting our mindset to navigate it effectively. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance." By shifting our focus from blaming external circumstances to understanding our internal responses, we gain the strength to handle life's challenges more effectively. So, when faced with adversity, instead of saying, "Life is unfair," let us remind ourselves that every challenge is an opportunity to practice courage, patience, and wisdom. This mindset not only helps us to endure difficult situations, but also to grow stronger and more capable through them. The fourth thing an intelligent person never says is, "I don't have time." In this Stoic approach to time management, the concept of not having enough time is seen as a reflection of misplaced priorities rather than an actual scarcity of minutes and hours. The Stoics teach us that time is our most valuable resource, one that we should guard diligently and allocate wisely. Instead of saying, "I don't have time," we should look at how we are choosing to spend our time. Are we prioritizing activities that align with our values and goals, or are we allowing distractions and less important tasks to consume our days? By taking a closer look at how we manage our time, we often find that we do have the time for what truly matters if we only make it a priority. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This perspective encourages us to focus on what is essential and meaningful, rather than being overwhelmed by the busyness of daily life. The Stoic practice of mindfulness can help us become more aware of how we spend our time, allowing us to make conscious choices that reflect our highest priority. So, the next time you catch yourself saying, "I don't have time," pause and consider how you can better align your daily actions with your core values and long-term goal. By doing so, you reclaim control over your time and ensure that you are living a life that is purposeful and fulfilling. The fifth thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'll do it later." In Stoic philosophy, procrastination is seen as a barrier to achievement and personal growth. The Stoics emphasize the importance of taking immediate action and seizing the present moment. They believe that delaying tasks only leads to missed opportunities and unnecessary stress. By adopting a mindset of urgency and diligence, we can better align our actions with our goals and values. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminded us to do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life. This powerful statement encourages us to approach every task, big or small, with a sense of importance and immediacy. Instead of putting things off for later, the Stoics teach us to confront our responsibilities head on and to work diligently towards our objectives. By doing so, we not only accomplish more but also build self-discipline and resilience. This proactive approach to life helps us avoid the pitfalls of procrastination and ensures that we are making the most of our time. So the next time you find yourself saying, "I'll do it later," remember the Stoic principle of taking immediate action. Embrace the present moment, tackle your tasks with determination, and watch how this shift in mindset transforms your productivity and overall well-being. The sixth thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'm not good enough." In the realm of Stoicism, this self-deprecating phrase undermines our inherent potential and resilience. Stoic philosophy teaches us that our worth is not determined by external achievements or the judgments of others, but by our internal virtues and character. When we succumb to thoughts of inadequacy, we limit our ability to grow and thrive. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate self-confidence by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Instead of dwelling on perceived shortcomings, Stoics advise us to recognize our strengths and build upon them. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This means we should envision our ideal selves and take deliberate steps towards becoming that person. By adopting a proactive and positive mindset, we can overcome self-doubt and harness our true potential. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but these are not reflections of our worth. Instead, they are opportunities to develop inner strength and perseverance. When we face difficulties with a resilient spirit, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming any obstacle. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," pause and remind yourself of the Stoic principles of self-confidence and resilience. Embrace your inherent worth, focus on your strengths, and approach life's challenges with a determined and resilient mindset. By doing so, you will not only silence your inner critic, but also unlock your full potential, becoming the best version of yourself. The seventh thing an intelligent person never says is, "It's too hard." In the eyes of Stoicism, perceiving a task as too difficult is simply an opportunity to cultivate perseverance and resilience. Stoic philosophy teaches us that challenges are inherent in life and that overcoming them is a vital part of our personal growth and self-improvement. Rather than shying away from difficult tasks, Stoics embrace them as a way to develop inner strength and character. They understand that hard work and perseverance are essential to achieving any worthwhile goal. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once noted, difficulty strengthens the mind as labor does the body. This perspective shifts our focus from the daunting nature of the task to the benefits of enduring and overcoming hardships. By viewing challenges not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities to grow, we empower ourselves to tackle them head-on. Stoicism also stresses the importance of maintaining a clear and focused mind in the face of difficulty. When we remain calm and composed, we can think more clearly and make better decisions, even under pressure. The Stoics advise us to break down seemingly insurmountable tasks into smaller, manageable steps, allowing us to progress steadily and build confidence along the way. By adopting this approach, we transform the perception of "it's too hard" into "I can do this, one step at a time." Remember, the true measure of success is not in the ease of the journey, but in the persistence and effort we apply to reach our destination. So, the next time you encounter a particularly challenging task, remind yourself of the Stoic principles of perseverance and hard work. Embrace the difficulty as an opportunity for growth, approach it with a clear and focused mind, and break it down into manageable steps. By doing so, you will not only overcome the task at hand, but also strengthen your character and resilience, proving to yourself that no challenge is too hard to conquer. The eighth thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'm bored." In Stoic philosophy, boredom is seen as a sign of a restless and unfulfilled mind. The Stoics teach us that finding purpose and engagement in our activities is crucial for leading a meaningful and content life. Boredom often stems from a lack of direction or an inability to see the value in what we are doing. But from a Stoic perspective, every moment and every task has potential meaning if approached with the right mindset. The Stoics encourage us to find purpose in even the most mundane activities by focusing on how they contribute to our overall goals and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "Do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life." This powerful perspective urges us to treat every moment with significance and intention, transforming even the simplest tasks into opportunities for mindfulness and self-improvement. Additionally, the Stoics advise us to cultivate a mindset of curiosity and gratitude. Instead of seeing tasks as boring, we can choose to see them as chances to learn something new or to practice a skill. By shifting our perspective, we can find interest and engagement in activities that once seemed monotonous. Another key aspect of Stoic philosophy is the understanding that our sense of purpose comes from within, not from external circumstances. By aligning our actions with our core values and principles, we create a sense of inner fulfillment that transcends temporary feelings of boredom. So, the next time you catch yourself saying, "I'm bored," pause and reflect on how you can approach your current activity with a Stoic mindset. Focus on the purpose it serves in your life, practice gratitude for the opportunity to engage in it, and cultivate curiosity to explore its deeper meaning. By doing so, you will find that boredom dissipates, replaced by a sense of purpose and engagement that enriches your life and aligns with the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and fulfillment. The ninth thing an intelligent person never says is, "That's not my job." In Stoic philosophy, the concept of duty and responsibility is central to living a life of virtue and integrity. Stoics believe that we all have roles and duties to fulfill, not only in our professional lives, but also in our personal and social sphere. When we dismiss a task with the phrase, "That's not my job," we are neglecting an opportunity to contribute meaningfully to our surroundings and to develop our character. The Stoics teach us to embrace our responsibilities, seeing them as opportunities to practice virtue and to serve the greater good. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, urged us to perform our duties wholeheartedly, understanding that they are part of our larger purpose in life. By taking ownership of our responsibilities, regardless of whether they fall within our formal job descriptions, we demonstrate a commitment to excellence and a willingness to help others. This proactive approach not only enhances our personal growth, but also fosters a sense of community and cooperation. In Stoic thought, every action we take is an opportunity to practice wisdom, courage, justice, and temperament. By stepping up to tasks and responsibilities, even those that are not explicitly assigned to us, we embody these virtues and set a positive example for others to follow. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of understanding our interconnectedness with others. When we contribute to the collective effort, we strengthen our bonds with those around us and create a harmonious environment where everyone can thrive. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to say, "That's not my job," take a moment to reflect on the Stoic principles of duty and responsibility. Embrace the task as an opportunity to practice virtue, contribute to the greater good, and strengthen your character. By doing so, you will not only fulfill your duties with integrity, but also inspire others to do the same, creating a more cooperative and supportive community. The 10th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I don't care." In Stoic philosophy, dismissing something with "I don't care" signifies a lack of empathy and understanding, both of which are essential for leading a virtuous and connected life. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate empathy, understanding, and a sense of compassion towards others. The Stoics believe that while it is important to remain detached from things beyond our control, it is equally important to care deeply about the people and communities we interact with. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, emphasized the idea of viewing ourselves as part of a greater whole, understanding that our actions and attitudes affect those around us. When we say, "I don't care," we are closing ourselves off from the potential to make a positive impact and to foster meaningful connection. Stoicism encourages us to approach each interaction with a willingness to understand and a desire to contribute positively. By showing empathy and concern, we not only enrich the lives of others, but also enhance our own personal growth. The Stoics teach that every human being shares a common rationality, and that our empathy towards others stems from recognizing our shared humanity. This interconnectedness is fundamental to Stoic ethics, which revolve around the principles of justice, kindness, and compassion. Instead of dismissing situations or people with indifference, Stoics encourage us to listen, understand, and respond with compassion. This approach not only fosters stronger relationships, but also cultivates a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. By caring about the well-being of others, we align our actions with the Stoic virtues and create a supportive and harmonious environment. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to say "I don't care," take a moment to reflect on the Stoic principles of empathy and understanding. Choose to engage with others, listen to their perspectives, and respond with genuine concern. By doing so, you will reinforce the Stoic ideals of compassion and interconnectedness, ultimately leading a more fulfilling and virtuous life. The 11th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'll never change." In Stoic philosophy, the belief in constant personal growth and self-improvement is fundamental. Stoics understand that life is an evolving journey, and the ability to adapt and grow is crucial for achieving a fulfilling and virtuous life. When someone says, "I'll never change," they are essentially closing themselves off to the endless possibilities of personal development and transformation. The Stoics teach us that change is not only inevitable, but also necessary for our growth. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This profound statement highlights the dynamic nature of existence and the power of our mindset in shaping our experiences. Stoicism encourages us to embrace change as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. Instead of resisting change, Stoics advise us to reflect on our thoughts, actions, and behaviors continually. By doing so, we can identify areas where we can improve and take deliberate steps towards personal growth. This proactive approach not only enhances our self-awareness, but also empowers us to make positive changes in our lives. The Stoic practice of self-examination often called meditation or self-reflection, is a crucial tool for fostering personal growth. By regularly assessing our thoughts and actions, we can ensure that we are living in alignment with our values and principles. This practice helps us to eliminate negative habits and cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. Moreover, Stoics believe that the pursuit of excellence is a lifelong journey. There is always room for improvement, and each day presents a new opportunity to grow and evolve. By adopting a mindset of continuous improvement, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I'll never change," pause and reflect on the Stoic principles of personal growth and self-improvement. Embrace change as a natural and necessary part of life, and commit to the ongoing journey of becoming the best version of yourself. By doing so, you will cultivate a mindset of growth and transformation, enabling you to lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life. The 12th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I give up." In Stoic philosophy, persistence and endurance are seen as cornerstones of a virtuous and fulfilling life. The Stoics believe that giving up in the face of adversity means missing out on valuable opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Instead of succumbing to the temptation to quit, Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges and persist through difficulties. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Sometimes, even to live is an act of courage." This highlights the Stoic view that enduring hardships with resilience and determination is a testament to our inner strength. Stoics emphasize the importance of maintaining a steadfast spirit, even when the path forward seems daunting. They understand that overcoming obstacles is often a slow and arduous process, but it is through this persistent effort that we develop true character and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic philosopher, advised us to look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. This powerful statement reminds us that the strength to endure resides within us, and by tapping into this inner reservoir, we can overcome any challenge. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than being overwhelmed by external circumstances. By adopting a proactive mindset and breaking down large challenges into manageable steps, we can maintain our resolve and continue making progress, no matter how small. The Stoics also encourage us to learn from our setbacks and use them as stepping stones for future success. Each trial we face provides valuable lessons that contribute to our personal growth and resilience. By viewing obstacles as opportunities for self-improvement, we shift our perspective from one of defeat to one of empowerment. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to say, "I give up," remember the Stoic principles of persistence and endurance. Embrace the challenges before you with a determined spirit, focus on what you can control, and draw strength from within. By doing so, you will not only overcome the obstacles in your path, but also cultivate the resilience and fortitude needed to lead a virtuous and fulfilling life. The 13th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'm better than them." In Stoic philosophy, humility, and the recognition of our shared humanity are fundamental principles. Stoics believe that arrogance and feelings of superiority are detrimental to personal growth and harmonious relationships. Instead of seeing ourselves as better than others, Stoicism teaches us to view all people as equals, each on their own journey of self-improvement and wisdom. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized that we should focus on our own actions and character rather than comparing ourselves to others. He said, "What concerns me is not the way things are, but the way people think they are." This perspective helps us cultivate humility by reminding us that everyone has their own struggles, strengths, and weaknesses. By embracing a mindset of equality, we foster greater empathy and understanding towards others, leading to more meaningful and respectful interaction. Stoics also teaches the importance of self-awareness and recognizing our own flaws and areas for improvement. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds." This means that instead of boasting about our perceived superiority, we should focus on our actions and strive to live virtuously. By practicing humility and acknowledging that we always have more to learn, we open ourselves up to continuous personal growth and self-improvement. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to see others as teachers. Each person we encounter can provide valuable lessons, whether through their virtues or their mistakes. By adopting this perspective, we shift our focus from judgment to learning, recognizing that everyone has something to offer. This approach not only enhances our personal development, but also promotes a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I'm better than them," pause and reflect on the Stoic principles of humility and equality. Remember that true wisdom lies in recognizing our shared human experience and focusing on our own actions and growth. By doing so, you will cultivate a mindset of humility and empathy, enriching your relationships and aligning with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and fulfilling life. The 14th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I'm a victim." In Stoic philosophy, the concept of personal agency and responsibility is deeply ingrained. Stoics believe that adopting a victim mentality undermines our ability to take control of our own lives and to cultivate inner resilience. The idea of being a victim suggests that we are helpless and at the mercy of external forces, which is contrary to the Stoic principle that we have control over our own thoughts, actions, and reaction. The Stoics teach us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we choose to respond. Instead of seeing ourselves as victims of circumstance, Stoicism encourages us to view challenges and adversities as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By shifting our perspective from one of helplessness to one of empowerment, we can take active steps towards overcoming difficulties and building resilience. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, reminded us, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This powerful insight highlights the importance of focusing on our own agency and the choices we make in the face of adversity. By taking responsibility for our reactions, we reclaim our power and cultivate a sense of inner strength. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of developing a resilient mindset. Instead of dwelling on past hardships or blaming external factors, they encourage us to look forward and take proactive steps towards improving our situation. This proactive approach helps us to move beyond the victim mentality and to forge a path of personal growth and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic philosopher, advised us to reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. This profound statement underscores the idea that our perception of being a victim is often more damaging than the external events themselves. By changing how we perceive and interpret our experiences, we can transform our challenges into opportunities for growth and self-empowerment. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I'm a victim," take a moment to reflect on the Stoic principles of personal agency and resilience. Remind yourself that while you may not control everything that happens to you, you do have control over your response. Embrace the challenges before you as opportunities to grow, take responsibility for your reactions, and cultivate a mindset of empowerment. By doing so, you will move beyond a victim mentality and unlock your full potential, leading a more resilient and fulfilling life. The 15th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I hate them." In Stoic philosophy, harboring hatred towards others is seen as a harmful and destructive emotion that undermines our capacity for wisdom and inner peace. Stoicism teaches us to approach every interaction with love and compassion, understanding that these virtues are essential for leading a virtuous and fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, advised us to, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This perspective encourages us to cultivate gratitude and compassion in our daily lives, recognizing the shared humanity that connects us all. Stoics believe that hatred stems from misunderstanding and lack of empathy. By practicing empathy, we can better understand the perspectives and motivations of others, reducing the likelihood of harboring negative emotions. Instead of reacting with hatred, Stoicism encourages us to respond with compassion and forgiveness. This approach not only fosters healthier relationships, but also promotes our own inner peace and well-being. Another key aspect of Stoic philosophy is the principle of interconnectedness. The Stoics teach us that we are all part of a larger whole, and our actions and attitudes affect those around us. By choosing to respond with love and compassion, we contribute positively to the collective well-being and create a harmonious environment. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "He who is not angry is invincible." This statement underscores the idea that by letting go of negative emotions such as hatred, we strengthen our inner resilience and become more capable of navigating life's challenges. Furthermore, the Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on our own actions and virtue. Instead of being consumed by negative feelings towards others, they advise us to concentrate on cultivating our own character and living in accordance with our values. By doing so, we set a positive example and inspire others to do the same. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I hate them," pause and reflect on the Stoic principles of love and compassion. Choose to approach the situation with empathy, understanding, and forgiveness. By doing so, you will not only foster healthier relationships, but also cultivate inner peace and resilience, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and fulfilling life. The 16th thing an intelligent person never says is, "I need more." In Stoic philosophy, the concept of contentment and sufficiency is central to achieving a peaceful and fulfilling life. Stoics teach us that true happiness comes not from external possessions or endless desires, but from appreciating and finding contentment in what we already have. This idea is rooted in the understanding that excessive desire and materialism often lead to a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. By contrast, recognizing the sufficiency of our current circumstances allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and gratitude. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This perspective encourages us to focus on the quality of our lives and the richness of our experiences, rather than constantly seeking more. By practicing gratitude and contentment, we free ourselves from the relentless pursuit of material gain and instead find joy in the simple pleasures of life. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of self-mastery and controlling our desires. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic philosopher, advised us to observe constantly that all things take place by change, and accustom yourself to consider that the nature of the universe loves nothing so much as to change the things which are, and to make new things like them. This insight reminds us that change is a natural part of life, and by accepting this, we can appreciate the present moment and find contentment in it. Additionally, Stoicism emphasizes the value of focusing on our internal virtues and character rather than external circumstances. By striving to develop qualities such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, we build a foundation for lasting happiness that is not dependent on external factors. This approach helps us to remain grounded and content, regardless of the material wealth or status we may possess. So, the next time you find yourself thinking, "I need more," take a moment to reflect on the Stoic principles of contentment and sufficiency. Practice gratitude for what you have, focus on cultivating inner virtues, and recognize that true happiness comes from within. By embracing these ideas, you will find a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and contented life. The 17th thing an intelligent person never says is, "It's impossible." In Stoic philosophy, the concept of impossibility is viewed as a limitation of the mind rather than a true barrier. Stoics believe that most perceived impossibilities are simply challenges not yet overcome or understood. They emphasize the potential within each individual to grow, adapt, and find solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems. The Stoic philosopher Seneca stated, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This powerful insight encourages us to approach challenges with a mindset of possibility and determination. By rejecting the notion of impossibility, we open ourselves up to creative thinking, persistence, and the willingness to push beyond our perceived limits. Stoicism teaches that our potential is vast and often untapped. Instead of being daunted by difficult tasks, the Stoics advise us to break them down into smaller, manageable steps and to tackle them one at a time. This method not only makes the task less overwhelming, but also allows us to build confidence and momentum as we progress. The Stoics also believe in the power of inner resilience and resourcefulness. By cultivating a strong and flexible mind, we can find ways to navigate around obstacles and discover new possibilities. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, reminded us the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This perspective shifts our focus from the impossibility of the task to the opportunity presented by the challenge itself. By viewing obstacles as pathways to growth and improvement, we transform our approach to life's difficulties and unlock our true potential. Another key aspect of Stoic philosophy is the importance of maintaining a positive and proactive mindset. When we believe in our ability to find solutions and overcome challenges, we increase our chances of success. This self-belief is not about blind optimism, but about recognizing that with effort, adaptability, and perseverance, we can achieve far more than we initially thought possible. So, the next time you find yourself thinking it's impossible, pause and reflect on the Stoic principles of potential and resilience. Remember that most barriers are mental constructs, and that with the right mindset and approach, you can overcome them. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, break tasks into manageable steps, and believe in your ability to find solution. By doing so, you will not only overcome the perceived impossibility, but also develop a stronger, more resourceful, and resilient character. Recapping the 17 things intelligent people never say according to Stoicism, we first learned that saying, "I can't do," creates mental barriers and prevents us from overcoming challenges, whereas adopting a mindset of "I will try" opens the door to success. Secondly, "It's not my fault" promotes deflecting responsibility, but taking accountability empowers personal growth. Thirdly, "Life is unfair" shifts focus to blaming external circumstances, while accepting life's unpredictability helps us navigate it effectively. The fourth phrase, "I don't have time," reflects misplaced priorities, but prioritizing what's important ensures we live purposefully. Fifth, "I'll do it later" leads to procrastination, whereas taking immediate action fosters productivity. Sixth, "I'm not good enough" undermines our potential, while recognizing our strengths and building resilience is key. Seventh, "It's too hard" can deter us, but seeing challenges as growth opportunities strengthens our character. Eighth, "I'm bored" signals a lack of purpose, but finding meaning in all tasks transforms our engagement. Ninth, "That's not my job" neglects our duty to contribute meaningfully, while embracing responsibilities promotes a cooperative environment. 10th, "I don't care" signifies a lack of empathy, but engaging with understanding enriches our connections. 11th, "I'll never change" closes off growth, while embracing change fosters continuous improvement. 12th, "I give up" misses out on resilience building, while persistence in adversity develops inner strength. 13th, "I'm better than them" breeds arrogance, but practicing humility and equality fosters meaningful relationships. 14th, "I'm a victim" diminishes personal agency, while adopting a resilient mindset empowers us. 15th, "I hate them" harbors destructive emotions, whereas responding with compassion and forgiveness promotes inner peace. 16th, "I need more" fuels discontent, but practicing gratitude and contentment leads to true happiness. Finally, "It's impossible" limits our potential, while believing in our capabilities and tackling challenges head-on unlocks new possibilities. By avoiding these phrases, we align ourselves with Stoic principles, cultivating wisdom, resilience, and a more fulfilling life. In summary, adopting these Stoic principles can profoundly transform the way we navigate life. By eliminating these 17 limiting phrases from our vocabulary, we cultivate intelligence, resilience, and a balanced approach to our daily challenges. Stoicism empowers us to focus on what we can control, embrace personal responsibility, and find purpose in every action. This ancient philosophy guides us to lead lives marked by inner strength, wisdom, and fulfillment. Remember, the journey to a Stoic life is not about perfection, but about making consistent, mindful choices that reflect our values and virtues. As you incorporate these principles into your daily routine, you'll notice a shift in your mindset and interactions, bringing you closer to the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Practice Stoicism daily and watch how it transforms your life for the better.